And one of the global car industry's biggest superstars, Carlos Ghosn, is arrested over financial misconduct. Hello. Saudi Arabia's King Salman has heaped praise on his judiciary in his first public comments since the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. The journalist was killed and dismembered in the Istanbul consulate last month, plunging the Gulf nation into one of its worst international crises in decades. Last week, the public prosecutor cleared Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman of any involvement in the crime. And speaking in Riyadh, King Salman stressed he had full faith in the kingdom's justice system.
The kingdom was established on the principles of justice, and that's why we have all the trust in our judiciary and that they will do the necessary to establish the truth and serve justice. The kingdom will also ensure that no penalties will go unpunished.
There have been more revelations in the Turkish media about the murder, including reports that 19 calls were made from the Istanbul consulate to Saudi Arabia on the day of the incident. Mohammed Val joins us live now from Istanbul. So what's the significance of these latest revelations?
Yes, Lauren, the significance of these revelations are that the Turks still have a lot to reveal to the world, and they still have a lot of ammunition for the total destruction of the Saudi narrative. The latest of that came today, reported by two newspapers who had access to part of the recordings, new sections of the recordings that the Turkish security authorities apparently have got. And that shows that the Saudi narrative about the fact that the 15 men who came here, who were sent to negotiate, according to the Saudi story, to negotiate with Jamal Khashoggi to return to Saudi Arabia, that is not true according to these revelations. They show that the moment he entered the consulate, 4 men received him there in Section A, where the visas are normally processed, and one of them grabbed his hand and pulled him to the Section B, where the office of the consul is located. And he, Jamal, tried to resist that and told the man, "Leave me alone, who do you think you are?" And the response of the man, who is said, according to the recordings, to be one of the special security aid to Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince, he shouted at him, insulting him, and he said, "Traitor, your day of reckoning has come." And then they took him to the office of the consul, and that's when the recording revealed shouts and screaming and painful torture cries there. And that was apparently the beginning of the operation to kill him and dismember him. Also, the recordings that have been revealed today show that at least 3 of those 19 calls that were already talked about here in Turkey, that were made by the members of the hit squad with Saudi Arabia, were done during the seven few minutes of Jamal's torture and reception there. And the voice in one of those calls, according to the Turkish authorities, is the voice of Mahir Abdulaziz al-Mutrib, the man who is supposed to be the head of the hit squad and who is the special close security aid to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The Turks, by revealing this just about 24 hours before President Trump decides on who has given the orders to kill Jamal Khashoggi, is very significant. I think they wanted to add to the momentum and to strengthen their case before the Americans decide on it. And also it shows that they are adamant to completely destroy the Saudi story that has been revealed, or that has been reported by the Saudi justice. So that comes also just hours after King Salman said those words of praise about the Saudi justice, and it shows how different and how contradictory those facts are with the reality.
Mohammed Val, thank you very much indeed. Senior Democratic Senator Ron Wyden has called on US intelligence officials to release publicly their findings on Khashoggi's death. US media reports say the CIA has identified the Saudi Crown Prince as ordering the murder, although President Donald Trump says such conclusions are premature. Senior Republicans are also demanding action against Prince Mohammed.